Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is so fun saying that. I'm still not used to it, but I hope you enjoyed last week's video on the Valentine's look. Just kind of wanted to show you guys like a go-to type of look if I'm getting ready to go out with friends, if I'm just trying to put myself together to pretty much go anywhere. It's even good for like those times that you don't really know what you want to wear, but obviously you know you want to look put together. I paired this with a cute little scrunchie. My nieces actually gave this to me, so it's even more special actually. But I just paired it with these cute little gold hoops, and that's pretty much it. So if you would like to see this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna get right into this. I got my coffee, I got my phone. Alright, so basically I just wanted to get ready with you guys really quick because I do have a dinner that I'm going to in just a couple hours, so I can't take too much time in this video. I don't know what happens when I film. I just like get into the zone and it takes me hours versus if I got ready without the camera and it only takes me like 45 minutes to an hour. My friends are probably watching this like, liar! It takes you way longer than that. I put like an oil mask on my hair last night, so that's why it's a little like slicked down at the moment. So let's go ahead and pull this back. Let's put a little headband moment on. Ooh, it is like really oily. Wow. I really went to town on that hair oil, guys. Alright, next I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail primer. I've been getting away with not using a smoothing primer lately, but my skin is like acting up way too much for me not to put this on today. So this is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Smoothing Primer. I am absolutely obsessed with this. This has been like my Holy Grail primer for probably 3 years. But I know that like Tatcha has one, the Silk Canvas. I know e.l.f. has come out with their own smoothing primers that are a dupe for that as well. But I find with those, I still get so oily. They do smooth. They do a pretty good job of that. But this just kind of does everything. It controls my oil a little. It smooths my skin beautifully. It doesn't make me more oily throughout the day. So just taking a little on my fingertips just like this. And I just start in the center of my face and drag it outwards. I'm not sure if you can see on camera the difference between before, but I just feel like it's smoother, more clean looking. And then just to prevent oil a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this Boscia Charcoal Mattifying Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray next to the Urban Decay All Nighter. This one just truly does keep me matte without drying me out and sinking into my pores. Whew. Just letting you guys know, now it is an actual like white charcoal. So if you have dark clothing, like I have a black little bodysuit moment going on, you definitely want to make sure that you wipe it off if you get some of it on you because it will turn white. So, all right, now that we have our skin prepped, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. This is in the shade Cebu 610, just for like a reference. It's super matte. I always go for this one. It is just my favorite, I have to say, especially if I'm going out, if I know there's going to be like pictures being taken, especially at nighttime. Like it just gives you that extra boost of coverage that I love. I've been trying these babies out. These are the Tati Beauty Blendiful Puffs. Okay. Out a couple of different application methods lately, and I have been using the Tati Beauty Puffs, the Blendiful set, and I've just been kind of like playing around with these lately. But I find that right now I like a brush for really buffing out my pores. And for the foundation brush, I'm going to be using the ItCosmetics Skin Perfecting number 702. with this baby. Turn the face and then buff outward. Let's break out some of these questions while I'm just buffing away. Okay, hi Megan MUA, are you an early bird? Yeah, no. I enjoy my sleep. I will sleep in too late most of the time, but I'm definitely not an early bird. I am a true night owl. I can stay up till like 4 in the morning, like no problem. Like, and I've always been that way. And it doesn't matter like what time I wake up really. I can still always stay up late, but getting up early has always been harder for me. All right, now I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm just gonna kind of like spot conceal some areas and then under my eye as well. This I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Lasting Radiance Concealer. I actually bought this at a Boots in London when I went there. And because I had heard so much from my British makeup artist that I follow, I was like, I know that. I was like, oh, I've heard about the concealer before, let me give it a try. So, and I actually really love it. So I wish we did have it in the States. You might be able to get it on beautylish.com. Don't quote me on that, but they tend to have a lot of like European, British brands that we can't get here in the States. So this is in the shade Classic Beige. Just going to, it's not really lighter. Well, it is a little bit. It's just a tiny bit lighter. I do kind of like to go in with more of like a base tone concealer first under my eye, and then I go in with a brightening one because I find I just get the most coverage that way. Part of my nose, like I tend to get a little discoloration in. Really want to make sure you get all the way up in there. I know it's like an easy spot to miss because it's such a weird place, and when you're looking head on, like you don't think about it. All right, now we got like a nice clean base going here. I'm gonna go in with a more brightening concealer. This is the Benefit Boiing concealer. This is their like revamped one, the cakeless concealer. And you guys, if you're in the market for a new concealer, I highly recommend this. It's waterproof, it's full coverage, the shades are awesome. I am obsessed, it's so cute. So this is in the shade number 2. I'm pretty pale right now, so that's why I'm going with like such a bright concealer. Just a little tip here, and I feel like I see this so often. If you have a breakout, do not put the wand on your pimple. You're just inviting a bacteria bath in your tube. So just don't do it. Just put it on the back of your hand, just like I did. I'm gonna go back in with that Tati Beauty sponge. And I'm just going to blend that in. I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, OG, Holy Grail. Love this product. The other corner of the Tati Beauty puff, and I'm just gonna boop boop dip that. Really just patting it and pressing it in. Now I'm gonna go in with da da da. Yes, this needed its own theme song because that's how excited I am about it. I ranted about this powder the other day on my Instagram story because it is just that good. Needs a little. Okay, I'm done. If heaven smiled down on 2 products, these would be it. These are a match made in heaven. I'm gonna take this little corner right here, and I'm literally just gonna boop, boop, boop. Gonna go in. This is what it looks like on the actual puff. And I'm just going to, where do I want to start? I'm gonna start in the areas where I need a little bit more coverage than normal. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. I need to get more shades of this because I want to do like a whole face with it. I want to do like a whole like sculpting moment with this powder because I'm just so impressed by it. It's just so incredibly smoothing. It's just like, what pores? We don't know her. Who has pores? We don't. And it's just like, it's as if I didn't have any skin troubles. It's as if my skin never broke out at all. So impressed. So impressed. Makeup Forever. You guys really did the dang thing. So now we're going to highlight. You guys already know. I used this in my last video because you guys already know I'm obsessed. Obsessed. Best under eye brightening powder I've ever used. So I'm going to go in with the pretty yellow shade right here. And I'm going to go back in with my little heart. Oh my god, I just realized this. Oh my god, they're the same size. Okay, Nikita, Tati, did you guys plan this? That is so cute. Like, it's literally the exact same size and shape. Look at this. That is so cute. So I'm just going to take, again, the corner. I'm going to just sweep that in. I'm going to go right on the inner part of the face. Now we want to highlight first so that when we go in with the contour, we can just seamlessly blend upwards and we don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. And then I'm just going to place a little bit right in the center of the forehead just to really bring light. We're real bright. Woo! We are real bright right now. But you know what? That's okay because we're about to add that contour, add that dimension. So I'm going to go in with the Dragon Beauty face palette. I'm going to go in with these contour shades right here. I generally start with the Femme shade. This is the lighter one. To kind of start sculpting and moving that shadow color around the face. I like doing it with a duo fiber because it gives me the ability to build it up slowly. What are those for?
For you.
For me? Aww. I swear I did not plan that, you guys. He did not plan that. Baby, that was so sweet. And the flowers were not planned. It's just, it's our 1-year anniversary today, so that's why. All right, I'm gonna go in with a brand new blush actually, because I'm gonna keep the eyes pretty neutral. You'll see from the palette that I use. But I'm gonna go in with another Kat Von D blush. I'm obsessed with these, you guys. They're so good. This is in the shade Snapdragon. It's like a burnt desert rose color. It's like the best way I can describe it. So I'm just gonna go in with like a nice fluffy brush. Almost like right under the eye. What that does is it keeps that cheek nice and lifted. It's pretty much done. We're just gonna go in with the highlight. This is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Flash Palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is Mesmerize. It's kind of like a pinky gold. And I'm just gonna start building. Ooh. A little on the chin, a little on the crown. Then I'm gonna top this shade with the Ice, which is this one right here. And I promise I'm gonna do a contour video for you guys because I know so many of you have been asking me for one, and it's just too in-depth for me to do it in this type of video. All right, now we're gonna move on to brows. I love it. Oh, and to touch on another question, let's see. Tell us about your boyfriend. He is patient, he is kind. No, seriously, he is really sweet. Actually the sweetest person I know, which is a huge reason of why I'm dating him. So I'm pretty private about my dating life and my relationships in general. And I just always have been because I feel like a happy life is a private life. And I mean, I share a lot of things with you guys, but that's just one thing that I want to keep for myself. But all you guys need to know is he treats me great. He treats me right, he's good to me. We travel a lot together. I am so thankful. So I'm gonna go in with, this is the Benefit Gimme Brow in number 3. And I'm just gonna brush through the hair. It has been pretty much a staple in my regimen for like the past 3 or 4 years. And I know I am gonna do like an in-depth brow tutorial as well because I get a lot of questions about my brows. So I'm really happy with how the brows look right now, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more definition. I'm gonna take the Benefit Brow Styler. Now this is a duo end. I primarily just use the angular end, which is this guy right here. And it just kind of gives a little added definition. I don't really need to like fill because my brow hair is pretty thick and coarse already. So I'm literally just adding shape. And I'm just kind of like brushing that in. Alright guys, so I have finished the brows. We're gonna go in with the eyes. Nothing too serious on the eyes. I'm just going in with this Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop. This is one of my favorite neutral palettes ever. It is just so perfect. I love traveling with this because it's one of those neutral palettes that kind of just goes with anything. You can do a natural look, you can do something more dramatic, so it's really nice and versatile that way. I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. This is called Lovely Bunch, and I'm just gonna pop this shade right in the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with the darker brown called Nutty. And I'm just going to kind of focus that more on like the outer third of the eye just to give a little bit more shape. Alright you guys, so I've blown out that darker shade on the outer parts of my eye, and I'm just going to go in with De Coco. This is this really pretty kind of shimmery cocoa shade. And I'm just going to kind of pop that right along here. So kind of more inward. It looks really, really nice. So I'm gonna go in actually with the original shade that we started highlighting with, the Mesmerized shade. And I'm just gonna pop that right in the middle. I'm actually late for dinner, go figure. Story of my life. This last part, let's finish this up. We're gonna add the hair, aka mascara, lashes. This is the Rimmel London Wonderlux Volume Mascara. I really love this. Doesn't transfer, super black. Has a really nice combed brush. So I get that really good separation. Alright, so this is with the mascara. I think the best part about taking hair supplements is the fact that my lashes have grown and gotten longer. I'm actually liking the way my lashes are looking with just mascara on them, and that never happens. All right, so I'm gonna go in with these lashes. These are new, I haven't worn them yet. I just took them out of the box to save some space, but they're in this cute little House of Lashes package, cute little travel case thing. These are the House of Lashes in Natalia. Really pretty, kind of like a medium volume, not super dramatic, but not too light either. To take my House of Lashes glue, which I raved about in my last video, and pop some glue on these babies, just like a thin layer. And while this is like cooking, I am going to apply my lip color so that we can get out of here. This is the Morphe lip liner in Honeymoon, one of my all-time favorites. So the next question is, how did I get into makeup? And that is a great question because I didn't set out to be a makeup artist. I didn't set out to do social media. None of this was in my like life plan, if you will, when I was younger. It's so funny how we go to school and we go to college and we like plan to do all these things with our lives, and then we get here and like if someone had told me 10 years ago, hey, you're gonna be actually doing makeup videos on Instagram and YouTube, I would have been like, how? Because 10 years ago, I wasn't even wearing makeup, okay? I was not into makeup. It was not a priority. Music was a priority. That's actually what I went to school for. And, you know, when you get out of college and you get out of school, unfortunately, people aren't really like upfront with you with like the realities of making money in the music world. And teaching was something that I did for a while, but I just realized it wasn't for me long term. So after I decided to stop teaching, I was like, well, what else am I passionate about? Like, what else can I get into to try and make a living out of that I'm still passionate about? I just started experimenting because I was always good with art. I was always like star student in art class, and I just felt like makeup was really an extension of that, but like an extension of art that's very personal because it's a way of expressing how we feel inside with what's on the outside. So I could go on and on about how I got into makeup, but I would say that's probably the gist of it. But let me finish up this lip. I'm gonna go in with one of my all-time favorite nudes. I am a nudes girl, okay? I love my fleshy, brownie, pale nudes. I'm gonna go in with that. Oh wait, my lashes are ready. Brr. Skirt. All right, so that's one lash. The difference is just, that's what I love about lashes. So let's go ahead and finish this up with the lip. Like I said, it is the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit. This is one of the first lip products I ever purchased from Kylie Cosmetics, and I was honestly very pleasantly surprised because, you know, when you hear like all this hype about certain products and then you get them and then they don't live up to expectation, like this actually like lived up to expectation. So very happy with it. What's that, all? My friend Monica just FaceTimed me. Say hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Uh-oh, she on a bad day. We trying to nip that in the bud right now. Is it really that bad?
Bro, he's sort of, I just like Monica. He's like very weird. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Bro, I'm about to be styled. Love you.
Love you, babe. Yo, this has been a crazy video. None of this stuff that's happened has been planned, I swear. It's just my life today. I think I'm getting to the end of this lip color. I think I've used it that much. I can tell, like, when I dip into it, it's not as wet as it normally is. It's a little bit too peachy for this blush color, so I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe Liquid Lipstick in Jealousy. If you don't have this shade, you need it. It is stunning. So I'm just gonna start on the outer. I'm still not sold on this lip color. I mean, it's fine, but I feel like my lips are looking a little dry now, so maybe I'm gonna go in with a gloss. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair off camera, and then you'll see the final look. Okay guys, so I did my hair. This little cute little trendy little pony action here. So cute. I decided to take my lip off. I'm just gonna do a little lip gloss. This is the Marc Jacobs gloss in Lovebuzz. This is like one of their OG shades. One of my personal favorites as well because it's so pretty. It's like a sheer pink with a little bit of gold. So pretty. The best part is it smells like peppermint. Like straight up like a peppermint in your face. Alright, so I grabbed this. This is the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist. A lot of you guys ask me like on my Instagram, like, what is that glow that is on your body? Like, this is it. Like, I barely even have to use highlighter anymore because of this product. It's just so good. You'll see what I mean. It literally stays that way all day. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. But yeah, this is generally just my go-to, just like a really pretty neutral type of look with some lashes, gloss. It could be matte, whatever I'm feeling that day. Obviously I was feeling like more of like a gloss today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.